Professor X is the worst thing to happen to the X-Men. I said it. Yep, I said it. Let that sink in. Think about it for a bit. While you process that, get ready to uncover the hidden truths about your favorite mutants. Today we're diving deep into the X-Men's most guarded secrets. From Cyclops' uncanny spatial awareness and Beast's pheromone manipulation to Iceman's Omega level potential and Nightcrawler's dimensional hopping. Everyone's doing something over here. And today we'll explore Colossus' unbreakable armor, Storm's godlike power, Gambit's explosive secrets, Magneto's mental fortress, and even Wolverine's bone-clawed past. Prepare to have your mind blown. Number 10. Cyclops' spatial awareness. We all know about the optic blasts, right? How amazing is that? Getting mad and just yelling at someone with your eyes. The raw concussive force that Cyclops unleashes from his eyes alone are amazing. But what often gets overlooked is the brilliant tactical mind behind those ruby quartz lenses. Cyclops possesses an almost precognitive understanding of spatial geometry. He's not just blasting randomly, he's calculating trajectories, ricochets, and angles with superhuman precision, turning his optic blasts into guided weapons. He can also bounce beams off of multiple surfaces, hitting targets from impossible angles, making him a far more formidable opponent than he appears. Think of him as a living, breathing physics engine, a master tactician who can visualize the battlefield in 3 dimensions and predict the path of his blasts with pinpoint accuracy. And he looks cool while he does it. The spatial awareness is a cornerstone of his leadership, allowing him to direct his team with unparalleled effectiveness and rarely be caught off guard. Number 9. Beast's hidden power, pheromone manipulation. Yeah, you heard that correctly. Beyond the brilliant intellect and aerobatic ability, Beast, the X-Men's resident blue furball, whatever you want to call him, he harbors a secret weapon, the ability to subtly manipulate emotions through pheromones. Imagine him diffusing a tense hostage situation with a calming scent, or subtly influencing a hostile crowd, making them more receptive to his reasoned arguments. He'll just puff out his armpits and all of a sudden you're relaxed. He could even use his pheromones to gain a tactical advantage in combat, perhaps inducing fear or confusion into his opponents. This hidden talent is a fascinating blend of his enhanced animalistic physiology and his scientific mind. It's largely untapped and represents a whole new dimension to this character. It's a power that could be used for good, for manipulation, or even just to get himself out of a sticky situation, making Beast far more complex and potentially an influential figure than we ever really realized. It also makes him a wild card. Quit moving your pheromones around, fella. Number 8. Iceman's Omega level potential. Often underestimated as the X-Men's resident jokester, Iceman is far more than just a walking snow cone machine. He's classified as an Omega level mutant, a designation that signifies his cryokinetic powers that have no defined upper limit. This means his ability to manipulate cold and ice is theoretically infinite. He can freeze any matter he chooses, transform his entire body into organic ice, create sentient ice duplicates of himself to fight alongside him, and even lower the temperature of his surroundings to absolute zero, potentially plunging entire regions, or even, you heard me, the planet, into this new ice age. It'd be a terrible time. Iceman's control over his powers has grown exponentially over the years, hinting at a future where he could become one of the most powerful beings on Earth, a force of nature capable of reshaping the world in his icy image. He is quite literally a walking, talking, potentially global catastrophe waiting to happen, making his unusual nature all the more important to keep in check. Number 7. Colossus' unbreakable armor. Colossus, the X-Men's gentle giant, possesses the remarkable ability to transform his entire body into organic steel, a living, breathing metal that grants him near invulnerability. But this isn't just any ordinary metal. No. It's an extraterrestrial substance of incredible density and strength, far surpassing any earthly alloy. In his armored form, Colossus can withstand extreme temperatures, from the scorching heat of lava to the frigid cold of Iceman himself. He can shrug off massive impacts and even endure the crushing pressure of the ocean depths or the vacuum of space for a limited time. He is a walking, talking tank, a nearly indestructible force on the battlefield. Yet this immense power is juxtaposed with his inherently gentle and artistic nature. He's a paradox, really, a being of immense strength who would rather be painting landscapes than fighting battles, a testament to the complex and often contradictory nature of the X-Men. Number 6. Nightcrawler's dimensional travel. Now this one would be nice, wouldn't it? Nightcrawler's signature BAMF isn't just as cool as it sounds. It's not a sound effect. It's actually the sound of reality tearing as he teleports. But Kurt Wagner isn't simply disappearing or reappearing. appearing, he's instantaneously traversing an entirely different dimension known as the Brimstone Dimension. This fiery, sulfurous realm filled with grotesque demonic entities serves as a shortcut, a scary one at that, but it's a shortcut through space-time that allows Nightcrawler to bypass the normal laws of physics and reappear virtually anywhere that he can visualize. The journey, though instantaneous for him, leaves a residual energy signature, often disrupting electrical fields in the area around his arrival and departure points, leaving a telltale scent of brimstone in the air. Number 5. Kitty Pryde's intangibility mastery. Kitty Pryde, also known as Shadowcat, possesses the extraordinary mutant ability to phase through solid matter, rendering herself intangible, really. Walls, doors, even fortified vaults pose no obstacle to her. She can simply walk through them as if they weren't even there. But her mastery over her phasing power extends far beyond mere personal intangibility. She can extend this ability to others, phasing them as well through objects along with her, making her invaluable for rescue missions and infiltrations. Furthermore, her phase state disrupts electrical systems and even scrambles telepathic signals, making her mind resistant to psychic intrusion. That must be nice, right? Professor X not getting in your head all day? Ugh. Number 4. Gambit's potential. Gambit, the charming card-throwing Cajun rogue, possesses the mutant ability to charge inanimate objects with volatile kinetic energy, essentially turning anything he touches into a weapon. While he favors playing cards as his weapon of choice, the truth is he can charge anything, from a pebble to a car, with this massive force. Coupled with his superhuman agility, acrobatic prowess, and mastery of close quarters combat, this makes him a formidable opponent. And also, he's a magician, so good luck. Pick a card. Not the right card, now you're knocked out. See you later. Number 3. Storm's atmospheric authority. Storm, the weather goddess, doesn't just control the weather, no, she is the weather. She is the weather, okay? She can summon storms, generate lightning, fly on wind currents, and even create global scale weather phenomena. She's also worshipped as a goddess in Wakanda. She is literally a force of nature. Number 2. Magneto's mental fortress. Ever wonder how Magneto resists Professor X's telepathy? His iconic helmet isn't just for the show. It's crafted from a special metal that blocks psychic intrusions, giving him a mental fortress, literally, against even the strongest telepaths. This allows him to be a constant wild card. And since the X-Men can never tell what he's going to do next, it leaves him in quite a villainous spot, right? What is he thinking? What has he got behind those metal eyes over there? And finally, number 1, Wolverine's mysterious past. Wolverine's past is a tangled web of amnesia, trauma, and hidden memories. All things you don't want in life. His healing factor suppresses his worst memories, making it hard for him to know his own history. And guess what? His claws weren't always adamantium. They were originally bone. Could you imagine? Only later though, through this horrific Weapon X program, were they then bonded with the indestructible metal that we now know and love. Want to see more videos like this one? Check out this video right here next. On that one, we're looking at the most useless superhero powers in the world. And you won't believe it. Some of those guys, really? That's not even a power at that point. Click the video now. What are you waiting for? We'll see you next time on Top 10 Nerd. Peace.